Hi, Grizzly Warrior here. As you can see, I've hiked up to the campsite. This is where I'll be staying all night as soon as this heat wave goes and we're able to make a fire on again. So what I wanted to talk to you today about was if you're lost in the woods, the do's and the don'ts. So if I'm going on a hike in unfamiliar territory, I would take some tape with me, some marking tape. If I'm not sure where I'm going, I would just mark a trail the way I came in so that if I do get lost, I can find my way out again. So I would just tie it onto some trees and then I could see where I came in at. And the other thing is, I always bring my better radio. I have a little one that you'll see in the other tape that or the other video that I did on essential items for the woods. You could check that video out. I just use a small handheld one so I can connect with whoever's with me. But if I'm alone, I bring out the big guns and I take this with me. And of course, I always have a couple of knives. And the other thing I would do if I got lost, once I realized that I'm lost, I would start building my shelter while I still had the daylight. So I would put something together knowing that I have to stay all night, and then I would stay put. One thing I wouldn't do once it gets dusk, or I wouldn't start wandering around trying to find my way out, um, especially that late in the day. It's easier to get lost. You could get deeper into the woods than you realize. And so anyway, once you realize you got to bunker down for the night, get your shelter started while you still have daylight. Um, the other thing I do is I will take my a piece of string here that, and that's the other reason why I like these pants, because sometimes if I'm just going on a day hike, I can have everything I need in these. They've got pockets. I don't know if you can see them, but they've got lots of pockets and supplies where I can have enough things on me that I need. So anyway, you'll see in that other video that I made, that's another reason why I always have two scarves. Uh, One I would use, well, you could get I'll just find something here, but you could get like a rock or something, and I would tie up a rock in my scarf. And just a minute now, I'll put a knot in this. And what I would do this for, usually I'll have a brighter color like an orange or a red. I wouldn't use this camouflage one, but that's all I had with me today. But what I'll do with this is I'll throw it up over a branch and let it hang down. Um, but I'll put it on a high branch. So if you got a longer string, you'll throw it up over a high branch so it'll hang down. And the reason for that is that if you do get wandered away from your campsite, you'll be able to see the orange scarf up on the branch so that you can head back to your site. And so that's another thing that I do. I do have a first aid kit with me, and have my water bottle. And and then I usually have a whistle with me as well. So I would need something to make a noise with. Uh, the other thing that I'm pretty sure I brought my whistle. Yep. And the other thing that I would have is a headlight so that your hands are free when you're trying to get your shelter built, or if just walking around the grounds, because it's so uneven and stumps all around here. So it's good to have a hands-free light. So anyway, that's how I come to the woods. Whether I'm just coming for a few hours, or you know, you don't think you get lost. You could just be planning on coming for an hour or so, and then especially if it's woods that you uh, haven't traveled before, So that's why I like the markers on the trail to find your way out. And anyway, but the most important thing I would say would be the takeaway is to have a radio with you and then leave one with someone else back at your um, wherever you are, whether it's a camping um, site or you've got a spouse at home and they have the radio. At least you've got that connection there. So I think with this gear, you'd have enough to spend the night, and then come daylight, you could hike out. So we'll see how that goes. And thank you for watching. And we will see you on the next video. And remember, be strong like a grizzly.